Hello, everyone. Welcome to our weekly Essential Island Living team call. I am Liza Yoshida, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight. Hold on one second while I scold my family about the volume on the TV. All right, so we have so much to cover tonight because doTERRA has a ton of amazing announcements that came out in the last several weeks, especially because of leadership. So first things first, April promotions are incredible this month. 10% off Citrus Bloom, the product of the month, 125 PV on your loyalty rewards order by is Palmarosa. The blooming trio is so our Mother's Day collection this year is the blooming trio. A few years ago, we had, I forget what they called it, but we had a similar set. I have it right here by my desk of these beautiful 4 ml bottles of some of our most favorite floral oils. But this year it's super exciting because they have paired gardenia, which is not available for purchase, has never been available except in the convention kit, I believe, along with that 4 ml bottle of jasmine and a 4 ml bottle of neroli. And then it comes with that really cute little mini oil holder. And then now available from one of our convention products back in September is Spanish sage. So these are the promotions for the month. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. We might dive into some of them more as the month goes on. But what I really want to talk to you guys about all of these new updates that came out as a result of leadership retreat. There are a ton of announcements, lots of exciting changes, and some strategy. I'm actually going to play a corporate call, maybe not the whole thing, at the end of tonight, so that we can really familiarize ourselves with one of these programs in particular, which is the Refer a Friend program. And you guys, okay, I am recording. All right. So first things first, I already went over this with April promotion. Spanish Sage is available, a new permanent product, and there's our Mother's Day trio. Some fun, exciting product updates. This Rose Duet Mist and Oil is going to be available later this spring for purchase. However, anyone that has hit silver in the last 12 months, you should have gotten a promotional code in your email to add on to your order this month. I got mine and I placed my LRP this month. And so I'm super excited to get this mist and oil. And then we have a new face mineral sunscreen moisturizer that's coming out later this spring. Okay. Also, it's not on here and they didn't talk about it at leadership, but I know from the Blue Diamond retreat that I went to that there's also super mint toothpaste is coming as well. So I don't know when that's exactly happening, but super mint toothpaste is also coming. So convention 2023, the theme is becoming. Tickets go on sale May 16th. We hope that you consider joining us. There is nothing quite like convention. Okay, these are really exciting events coming up. And I'm going to, oh shucks, I'm going to go. So doTERRA is coming to Hawaii. So we are part of the Reclaim Your Health tour. And we want everyone and anyone on Maui, on Oahu, or even if you're on the continental states, there are events probably happening all around you. So check out that website tour.doterra.com. But the Maui event is going to be on Wednesday, May 3rd. So instead of having a team call that night, the event will be up at Halemahaolu in Makawao from 5:30 to 8 p.m. There's going to be a biz training on Friday, right now, tentatively scheduled from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Oahu Veteran Center. And then the Oahu Reclaim Your Health event is on Saturday, May 6th from 9 to 12 p.m. at the Oahu Veteran Center as well. The registration links for the Maui event and the Oahu event are live The biz training as of right now does not have a registration link, okay? So these are so exciting. So let me introduce you. First of all, Jake Reese is coming from corporate, but let me also introduce you to the guest speaker that just today I confirmed is also going to attend our Maui event. So this is Dr. Kat. She's an award-winning international speaker and holistic humanitarian. She focuses on the power of mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual wellness. So she uses her private integrative medicine practice to provide her community with holistic, natural, and authentic medicine. She also offers virtual mentorship program where she creates space for personal development and elevation of the consciousness. She maximizes her life's purpose by providing necessary tools and coaching for people to access genuine wellness, holistic elevation, and a fulfilling reality. And so she is going to be a speaker for both the Maui and the Oahu event. So super crazy excited to welcome Dr. Kat to the islands to share with us more about how we can use the doTERRA's lifestyle pyramid and wellness pyramid to really reclaim your health. So please be sure to register for those events as soon as possible. There is a $10 registration fee for those events. You can register, I believe, up to 2 people for Maui event and 4 people for Oahu event. Not too worried about Maui event filling up, but those of you on Oahu or anywhere else, if you know anyone on Maui and want to have them attend, please do. And then Oahu event, I think, will fill up. So if you're wanting to go or anybody that you know is wanting to go, please be sure to get them registered right away. And if somebody could go into the PowerPoint and drop these into the chat, that would be really awesome. They're linked. They should be linked in the notes of the PowerPoint. That would be awesome. Or they're linked right here in the PowerPoint, but I'm not going to click on them right now. So if somebody else could go ahead and pop those in, that would be awesome. Thank you. All right, so here are some big changes that are coming. So most companies have had to make a lot of big changes in the past few years, and doTERRA has as well. But here is why our changes are different. And before I go through this, I want to say a lot of companies right now are changing their compensation plans. A lot of companies are moving away from having like wellness advocates or their distributors and moving to just like affiliate-based programs. doTERRA is wanting to honor that there's that space that needs to be made for those types of programs to exist, but they do not want to take any money or any revenue or income stream away from their advocates. So these are a few of the things that are changing that are really exciting. So first of all, enrollment fee gone. No more enrollment fee on any orders ever. This is freaking amazing, you guys. Now, let me say this, and I don't know that I'll get this totally right. So anybody else want to chime in, please do. The enrollment fee is only waived if people go directly to your website, like your personal, like mydoterra.com/Mama Yosh is mine. If they're given a link generator, if people, orphans particularly, we've all had our fair share of orphans, meaning somebody who just goes online and signs up for doTERRA by themselves. If they do that, they will still have to pay the enrollment fee. So doTERRA is waiving the enrollment fee for those people that are connected through a wellness advocate. Okay. But this is super cool. Now, pros and cons were discussed around this. I mean, obviously, having no enrollment fee is a huge draw for people, right? Because in the past, if people only wanted to buy 1 or 2 things and then they had to pay that $35 fee, it could, a lot of people be like, I'm not going to even bother. So having this enrollment fee waive definitely gives more access to more people. But a lot of the things in doTERRA world are based on 100 PV orders, especially for something like incentive trip, which qualifications are happening right now. So the enrollment fee is waived. There is still a renewal fee. And if you guys didn't know what the renewal fee is, it's $25. You only get charged the renewal fee if you're actively ordering on your account, and you get a free bottle of peppermint along with it. Okay. You sorry, now I'm trying to multitask and it's not a good thing. So you get a free bottle of peppermint with your renewal fee. Now, in order to help incentivize people to get those initial enrollment orders up to 100 PV, there are free shipping on orders over 100 PV, which is true for loyalty rewards program or orders. One-time orders do not qualify for free shipping. And this is so freaking cool, a free pebble diffuser with every 150 PV plus enrollment order. This is super cool because now people can really customize exactly what oils they want. And then if they hit that $150 mark, we know how important it is to have a diffuser when you get your oils. So this is really just freaking amazing. All right, so effective now, this goes into effect right now, the free shipping on orders of 100 PV or plus or more. This is only with enrollment, and this is only with loyalty rewards. If you do one-time orders, you do have to still pay shipping. Orders of 150 PV get that free pebble diffuser, and again, that renewal fee is still active. Okay. Yay, Kea. So examples, maybe you have questions. Okay. All right. Just a friendly reminder that we are connected with a community on Oahu that is participating in Diamond Club. No one in our community is doing Diamond Club, but that's okay. We do have a Diamond Club code. So you guys, Diamond Club specials have never been better, like never. Okay, people scored the BOGO box or enrolled over BOGO week. They scored. Adaptive is free with 100 PV enrollment order. Okay. Adaptive is like $42 for a bottle. Before they used to give Citrus Bliss. Now it's Adaptive. Now at 150, you get the free diffuser. At 200 PV, you get the Adaptive blend. You get the Pebble diffuser. You get a 15 ml Citrus Bliss and a 5 ml frankincense. Like mind blowing, like crazy, amazing, awesome. Okay. All right. So if you have any questions, pop them into the chat. There is a new affiliate program. This new pilot program provides a unique opportunity for wellness advocates to leverage just an additional tool to recruit and attract sharers, incentivize customers to dabble in building and sharing, offer avenues for social media and in-person influencers to share doTERRA, and just overall help to raise brand awareness. If you bought a leadership ticket, whether online or in person, you are eligible for the beta trial of the affiliate program. So you should have gotten a link in your email for a bunch of affiliate program calls that are coming up. All right. I don't know much about this, but stay tuned for more details. And again, if you had a leadership ticket, you are eligible for the beta of this. Okay. All right. Incentive trip 2024. It is a 6-night Royal Caribbean cruise. I think doTERRA has done cruises before. It's February 4th through the 10th. You can win for one person, or you can win for 2 people. It's interesting. They're doing it a little bit differently this year. You have to have a minimum of 150 points in order to qualify for the incentive trip. And then I know. Kate, could you talk about this for a second, or anybody else for one? I'm so sorry. It's just.
I got you.
Okay.
So the incentive trip every year, doTERRA announces one, and it is exciting. And I always remember thinking, oh, I'd never win one, but I actually have now. And so it's super amazing. A certain number of points gets you there. And I'm guessing on our next screen, maybe it'll go over qualifications. But it's great. You can win this trip. It's all expenses paid. Depending on kind of what level of points you have, you might get an extra gas. You might even get airfare money, which is a huge bonus for us since we're so far away. And the exciting thing is it already started. So if you enrolled people or rank advanced last month, or even had someone of yours that you personally enrolled rank advanced, then you already started earning points in March. So it runs from March to August, and there's just a ton of ways to earn points. Enrollments are each 2 points. You can also earn 2 points for each consecutive month after they enroll if they get on LRP of 100 PV or higher. So you can earn their 2 points for enrollment, and then month 1 and 2 of the LRP, you can earn 2 more points. So you can earn 6 points per person, or is it 3? Oh, I'm looking at Kanani's face.
Sorry. Okay, what was the question?
Oh no, I was just thinking, kind of going over the points, earning 2 points for enrollments, and then their consecutive months on LRP. Is it month 1 and 2, or is and 3?
3.
Just 3, yeah.
So
So
they
you can earn
can
that
though,
way.
but they can skip a month though. So like if I enrolled somebody last month with 100 PV ordered, I would get 2 points. If they didn't do LRP this month, I wouldn't get points, but I could get it next month, those 2 points.
Yes, so you can earn points that way. You can earn points from rank advancing, and then if you're personally enrolled wellness advocates under you also personally or rank advance, you also earn points that way. And like Liza said, if you get 150 points, then your trip will be earned, which is pretty amazing. And then they have kind of the next jump up. I'm not sure, it might be 175. You might get additional this, that, or the other. 200, you might get extra gas that they pay for. But I think the coolest thing is you get to be with other amazing leaders. You get to just kind of sit back and relax a little. It's a different type of trip or event than convention and leadership. They want to treat you well, and you feel just like, I don't know, it's just another feeling, and you get to connect with whoever you go with, which obviously our team will definitely have some people going. So if this is something that sounds exciting for you and you want to go on this amazing cruise, then definitely pay attention, because sometimes you think you can't get to a place and then you realize you can. So pay attention, because you don't want to let those points go by that you could be earning.
Thanks, Kate. Sorry if I repeated what you already said. And next week we will do some celebrations for the month, but Kate and Ray, and I'm sure Miley and Jai, the Vielas, have after March already earned a spot on incentive trip. So super, super exciting. So yeah, pay attention and let's make it happen. It's so much fun. We had so much fun in Mexico this last round. All right. So, and there I could have clicked. And how to earn, scan for details, go for it. Everything that Kate just described and I could have clicked on for her is right here. So remember, no enrollment fee anymore. So that does pose a little bit of a trick in terms of wanting people to, as much as possible, try to get to that 100 PV mark, as well as that free adaptive, the free shipping and all of that. All right. So this is what I really wanted to spend the majority of the time on tonight, is the Refer a Friend program. This started 2 days ago, and I would be curious, put your hands up in the, put your hands up, like there's like a little emoji or comment if you saw a pop-up about this when you logged into your account recently, because I did. All wellness advocates got a email got an email about refer a friend. Now, if you are a wellness advocate, and most of us on this call are, and have a downline, you have a link. Your link is not a refer a friend link because you're a wellness advocate, but it is a personalized link. I encourage you to copy and paste that link into another browser and test it out, see what comes up. But it is sort of like a link generator that is designed for you, okay? But this program is different. This program is designed for wholesale customers. You don't have to upgrade your account. You don't have to put your social security number. You're not agreeing necessarily to make a commission, but what you're doing is you love the products, and so you're going to share them. You're going to get rewarded for them. You're going to share this refer a friend link. Your friends will essentially enroll and get their discounted products. And then you or the people, your customers, earn doTERRA dollars. Now, this is different from LRP points, okay? This is actual doTERRA dollars that work like credit in your account. You can spend it on any doTERRA products. It's dollar for dollar. It's like a dollar. It's like a gift card. So you can spend it on shipping, diffusers. You could buy the Mother's Day collection with these doTERRA dollars. And so rather than these wholesale customers making commissions, they earn these doTERRA dollars that sit in their account and that they can redeem them. When someone enrolls with it, they make 20% in doTERRA dollars, okay? So you can go ahead and scan this QR code for more details. But ultimately, when wholesale customers, only wholesale customers are eligible for this, you guys, you essentially cannot have a downline. Now, if you have a customer that is designated as a wellness advocate and they don't have a downline, it should be pretty easy to switch them over to wholesale customer status. They call it downgrading their account and making them eligible to participate in this share program or refer a friend program. So the new customer gets a free doTERRA wholesale account, and the sharer, the wholesale customer, will earn that 20% of their first order back in doTERRA dollars to use towards a future order. There's no need to place a minimum order. There's no need to build a business to participate. This is open to customers only. And I don't think there's even a requirement to have an LRP or to have process. So essentially, even inactive customers or customers that don't purchase regularly can still send out these refer a friend links. And then when they are ready to order doTERRA, they can log on to their account and they can spend their doTERRA dollars that they earn. So this is a really, really great, this is a really amazing opportunity. And Fraser, I'm going to get to those right now. Let's see. Okay, so let me move on. Oh, that's it. Okay, so I'm not going to get to it. The video that I'm about to play is going to get to that. But to answer your question, Fraser, whoever the enroller of that wholesale customer is gets the enrollership. Okay, so whoever the enroller of that customer is gets that enrollership. And you still make commissions as well. So it's 8:28. I'm going to play maybe, I think, about 15 or 20 minutes of this video from corporate that explains a lot of what the details around this program. If you have any questions while the video is playing, put them into the chat and I'll answer them as quickly as possible. I'll stop the video. It is about 50 minutes. I'm not going to show the whole thing, but I feel like the meat of it happens in the first like 20 minutes. So we'll just watch maybe that much, stop it. I'll share the link with you guys to watch the rest of the video, but I'm super excited about this Refer a Friend program. And I really hope that this is a tool, doTERRA hopes that this is a tool that can help all of us to really break down those barriers around people feeling like they have to build a business, of people having to be committed to certain orders and quantities and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to stop my share here. And I'm going to get the video up. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. All right. Here we go. Let's share my screen. Good night, honey. Honey, I am on a call. I don't want to talk about packing your bag right now, please.
Hey, Liza, we can't hear anything. At least I can't.
To be recording
That's 'cause
about
I'm
a 30-minute
muted.
training. It is long, there's lots of information, but feel free to revisit this as many times as you need to. We hope that you can use this as both a training tool in team meetings or to prepare yourself and help others better understand how to take advantage of these programs and use them in their business. So the purpose today is to primarily focus on our Refer a Friend program and waived enrollment offerings. And then I'll touch on the affiliate beta briefly at the very end, just to let you know what's coming next. So with our Refer a Friend program, we are so thrilled to be able to make this available to you to use as a resource in your business. And really the model is very simple. What we're hoping is that you can engage with your customers. We know that we have a very loyal customer base who have already had wonderful experiences with doTERRA products. And so the Refer a Friend program is really built around that model of help your customers love the products, then they can share those products, and when they do so, earn doTERRA dollars. Now for the US market specifically, if you go to doterra.com/refer, that is an informational page that your customers can see, and they can learn more about the Refer a Friend program there. So that's a reference you can use or someplace you can point them to if they're wanting more information, in addition to helping answer their questions. Now, as I mentioned, we have very loyal customers, and what we've learned over the past couple of months and just throughout our time, right, is that 3 of every 4 customers talk to their friends and family about doTERRA already. So I know I mentioned at the beginning, part of my role here is here at doTERRA is to help with some new initiatives, sometimes pilot programs, sometimes new ideas that leaders offer up that we try to test. And so throughout this past year of testing versions of a Refer a Friend program, we've learned some key things that have helped us to fine tune this program into something that we know can really offer a ton of value to you and to your customers. Now, these customers that are already having experiences and conversations with their friends and family, up until now, they haven't had a really simple way to share those experiences or simple way to share and refer people to go to doTERRA and try the products for themselves. So as we dig into some of the details of the program, you'll notice that it's designed to be very customer friendly, but there are other elements of it as well that I'll highlight as we go throughout this. Now, when we talk about our Refer a Friend program, I know I've mentioned a few times there's some key aspects of it. So the first thing I want to mention is that it's really meant to be a leader tool. And what that means is while we piloted these programs, there are instances where we sent emails directly to customers. We went to engage with customers directly. And when we did that, some of them shared. But when we partnered with leaders and when leaders did the outreach and had the conversations and was able to really focus some of those discussions on how they could support, their customers in sharing doTERRA, then that led to more fruitful results, meaning on average, 1 out of every 2 customers was willing to share. That share could look like hosting a class or sharing their personal experience with others. And so it's really meant to be a leader tool. We found that when leaders don't engage and don't support customers in sharing, then the sharing doesn't just happen on its own, right? This is another way that you can start to identify potential sharers within your customer base. And then as you work with them, help them along that path of sharing, whether that eventually leads to upgrading and building a doTERRA business, or staying as a customer, but being a very active sharer. Now, the other thing that I've mentioned before is that we have a very loyal customer base. We know we have one of the highest retentions in industry, retention rates in industry, and that our customers are loyal and they come back because they have good experiences and they see results. And so we want you to be able to tap into the power of having them tell their stories and their experiences, especially to those that are most close to them. And as you do that, there'll be simple ways for them to integrate their unique link and other ways that they can share products that they might recommend or suggest to their friends and family who might have similar experiences as them, struggles as them, or just know that this would be a great opportunity, again, for more sharing. And now the final thing we kept in mind was we want to make sure that there are good incentives for everyone. So your customer has an incentive to share, the new prospect that they share with has an incentive to come in, and then you as the wellness advocate supporting that customer and nurturing that new prospect also gets benefits throughout this program that will help you in continuing to grow your business. So lots of rewards for everyone to go around. Now, the first thing I want to touch on is doTERRA dollars. And doTERRA dollars is something we've talked about before within doTERRA. And in previous contexts, doTERRA dollars has been used synonymously with LRP points. However, from this time moving forward, when we refer to doTERRA dollars, what we really mean is anything that somebody might use cash or a credit card, right, to pay for in their order in their cart, they could use doTERRA dollars towards. And what that breaks down to is doTERRA dollars can apply to products, taxes, shipping, maybe the annual renewal fee, not maybe, definitely, but if they want to cover it, right, that's something they could apply it to. Healing hands donations if they wanted to make a donation on that particular order. So you can see different from points. There isn't a redemption fee, but also it applies to a broader spectrum of costs that could be involved in that order that they have. Now, based on tax law, there is a limit as to how much doTERRA dollars a customer can earn in a year, in a calendar year from January to December. So for the US, that limit is 599 doTERRA dollars, and that amount does reset every year. So come January 2024, they can start at 0 and earn up to 599 in 2024, and so on. Now, another common question we get is, okay, does my customer have to be on LRP? Do they have to place an order the month that they share in order to get these doTERRA dollars? What is required from the customer? And again, because we wanted this to be very simple, all the customer has to do is use their unique link to share, which we'll talk about later in this training. But they'll just have to have a current membership with doTERRA. So if they had a membership and they haven't paid the renewal fee and they're not able to log into their account and place an order, then that would be an indicator that they don't have a current membership with us. But as long as they're current with us, whether they have a year-long membership, say they joined in January, they have their membership until they need to renew next January, but say they placed an order in January and they haven't placed an order since, could they start earning doTERRA dollars? Yes, immediately, without having to place another order. So that is a great benefit to your customers. Now I'm going to show you a couple of screenshots here, and it still might be kind of small, but hopefully you can envision this, or as you're helping your customers walk through this process or give explanation, you can help guide them through it. So one of the questions is, where will I be able to see doTERRA dollars on my account? Well, if you go to your cart view, your shopping bag, and this is an example of a loyalty rewards order. If you go to the very bottom payment section, there'll be a method section. And then there'll also be a box that you can check, and next to it, it'll say use account credit. Well, where it says use account credit and there's a value in there, that would be their doTERRA dollars showing that they could apply towards future orders. And so it's that highlighted portion just at the bottom. And again, if they're looking to apply this credit towards an order like an LRP order, a tip is to make sure they click that box, and then they do have to select process now, save and process now, in order for that method of payment to apply. And as an example, say they have 10 doTERRA dollars, but their total order is $20. They can apply the $10 and pay the balance with the credit card. Also going the other way, say they have 20 doTERRA dollars, but their order is only $10, they can just apply the doTERRA dollars, and anything that doesn't need to be put towards that order will just stay banked with them. So lots of options there, flexibility for them to use it on future orders and to apply it towards LRP orders as well. Now, coming soon, we know that there is a place right now in their account profile where customers can view their LRP rewards points. And what we're planning to do is just below that area is to add a section that will say doTERRA dollars so that they can always see how much they've earned there as well. So that is a feature that will be coming soon. Now let's talk a little bit about how the Refer a Friend program can benefit you as someone building a doTERRA business. The first thing to know is that every friend, family member, anyone who a wholesale customer refers to doTERRA using their unique link, the enrollership of that new person will go to the same person who has enrollership of the wholesale customer sharing. So if Michael was a wholesale customer and he sent his link to his friend Brittany, and Brittany signs up, then I have enrollership of Michael, then I will also have enrollership of Brittany, okay? And so I'll have that enrollment, and I will have flexibility to place her within my organization by the 10th of the month following her enrollment. And so if she enrolls at the beginning of a month, say in a couple of days, because this program will launch on April 3rd, and Michael's an amazing share, so he sends his link to Brittany, and Brittany enrolls on April 3rd, then I will have until May 10th and to place her in my organization. That's a lot of time. And so in that amount of time, you can kind of see, maybe connect with Brittany and see what some of her goals are and figure out where she's at and put her in a place where she can be best supported. Now, similarly, keep in mind, if for any reason, Michael still shares the link on April 3rd, but she makes the decision to purchase on April 30th, well, you have still until May 10th to place her in your organization, right? So the 10th of the month following enrollment. So just keep that date in your mind and be really clear on to make sure that you can get them moved in time, but you do have lots of flexibility there. Now, the last thing I'll mention is as the enroller, you'll still earn Fast Start, but Fast Start will be just a little different on Refer a Friend orders. And in order to explain that, I'm actually going to go to the next slide that has a chart that will kind of walk you through it. But the basic idea is you'll earn Fast Start, 10% Fast Start on that initial order, and then 20% Fast Start on all future orders as usual in their first 60 days. So if you have a wholesale customer, Michael, who sends Brittany his link, Brittany places an order, 20% of the PV of that order will get paid to the wholesale customer, so Michael, who sent the link, in doTERRA dollars. The 10% will pay out to Michael's enroller, and then the 5% will pay out to Michael's enroller, right? So a level up from me. And then that's just on the initial order. For any future orders placed within that first 60-day period of enrollment, Fast Start works as usual. And so just know that this is something to keep in mind. Now, if for any reason your wholesale customer maybe loves a diffuser and recommends a diffuser to their friend can get the diffuser, but because there's zero PV, they will earn 0 doTERRA dollars off of that. So as you're educating your customers and helping them share products that they love, maybe focus that first share on an item that has PV so that they can be earning doTERRA dollars and they can see the value and benefit from the program as well. Okay, so we've covered quite a bit of information. I'm just going to do a quick recap. So Refer a Friend is available to wholesale customers in the US and Canada markets. That means wholesale customers in US and Canada can share with others in US and Canada. At this time, their links won't work outside of those markets to share with friends that might live overseas, in Asia, in Europe, or anywhere else. So this is for wholesale customers to share in US and Canada. Now, I will mention though, say you are a leader who has built some teams in different markets, and maybe you yourself are in a different market. So if you are in Europe and you have downline, or you have customers here in the US and they start sharing, everything that I explained about benefits for the enrollers will apply to you. Fast Start will still pay out. You'll still be able to place them. you can't, customers in markets outside of the US and Canada at this point cannot take advantage of the benefits of the Refer a Friend program, but we are looking at options to expand and scale this out. So more to come soon. For doTERRA dollars, keep in mind that they do differ from points. There is no redemption fee, but you can really spend it on anything in your cart. Taxes, fees, zero PV items, diffusers, and so lots of flexibility on how those are used. The wholesale customer will earn 20% on the PV of their referrals enrollment order only, right? So they're just going to earn off of that initial order. All future orders in that first 60 days will just get paid out to the wellness advocates that are the upline enrollers. Now, that said, you do want to make sure, if you are a wellness advocate, that you qualify to earn Fast Start. In order for you to qualify to earn Fast Start, you do need to have a 100 PV LRP template set. And you do need to process that once a month. And so if your template's not set, then it's not, the system won't recognize you as qualifying, and you may miss out on Fast Start. So make sure that you set your template. And another question we've gotten is how often do doTERRA dollars pay out? Well, because it's kind of that first one-time 20% Fast Start going to the wholesale customer on that initial order, it'll pay out on the Fast Start schedule. So what we're messaging to customers is within 10 days of that referrals order, the doTERRA dollars will show up in their account. And we'll look at a few other ways that we're messaging that to customers so that they have good visibility on when and what they've earned. Okay. And this is where we talk about it. So another lesson learned from the pilot is that we really need good communication and visibility happening among everybody who might be participating in this program. So the new member that gets referred by an existing customer will get our current Welcome to doTERRA email that highlights some of the benefits of membership and gets them started in taking advantage of that and learning a little bit more about the LRP program. Now, the wholesale customer who shared that link, they will get an email that thanks them for sharing. They'll let them know, hey, your friend Brittany used your link, and from her purchase, you earned $5 doTERRA dollars, as an example. And you should go share again. And so it'll give them some prompts and some things that they can do to help them in their sharing journey. For wellness advocates, you will get an email, and this, based on feedback from leaders, has really been a game changer email, because this will help you see not only that you got an enrollment, but that it's specifically a referral. And in addition to that, it'll help you identify the customer that referred their friend. And so the email that goes to the wellness advocate will say, hey, you got a new enrollment. This enrollment came as a referral from your customer. So Michael, he's awesome. Here's his information. And Michael referred his friend Brittany. And you'll get some information on Brittany as well. And so you'll have those two pieces of information. And then below that, it'll give you some prompts or suggestions for following up. This would be a great opportunity to reach out to Michael, say, hey, Michael, tell me a little bit about Brittany. Do you know what Brittany purchased? Do you know what her, like, how it might make sense for us to best connect with her? Do you want to invite her to our next continuing education class, whether that's in person or online? There's lots of ways that you can kind of form these natural connections. And so it gives you a chance to learn more about Brittany before you make contact, gives you a chance to find out more from the customer that referred them, and also to partner with that customer and support them in sharing. If Brittany is one of 5 people that Michael just referred or shared with, then you can talk to Michael and say, hey, you're doing an amazing job sharing. Tell me what's working for you, right? And you can learn from what your customers are doing. Now, another thing we want to make sure you're able to see is coming very soon, April 6th, there will be a quick report in your back office that will allow you to kind of track your enrollees and their sharing activities. So I'm going to show you where you'll be able to find that report and what that might look like a little bit. So if you log into your back office, in the right-hand side of the screen, there's going to be a quick reports area. You'll expand that. And then one of the reports that will be added to the list starting April 6th is going to be a refer a friend list. You'll click on that, and that report will show you something like this. Now, this is just a preview. The final version might look a little different, but we just wanted to show you, hey, it'll have, again, keep in mind, this will just be people who are enrolled to you. So if you don't have enrollership of them, they won't be showing up on this report. But people that you personally enrolled, and it'll show the referral count. And that's something you'll be able to click into to see the list of people that they've referred. And you'll be able to kind of sort by date and time so that you can figure out, okay, was this a recent referral? Was this an old referral? And so as you help and support your customers in sharing, we want to make sure that you have a good way of tracking that information to help you with conversations with those customers. And so we'll talk a little bit more about what that can look like moving forward. But a big piece of why and how all of these programs, this specific program works, Refer a Friend, is because we've also introduced this idea of waived enrollment. Now, what does that mean? What that means is if you come to doTERRA as a new customer, referred by or connected to an existing wholesale customer wellness advocate, then you get your first year of membership free. That $35 fee that you would have paid to get access to wholesale pricing and other benefits is waived for your first year only. And so if you're a wholesale customer starting April 3rd, that will be through your unique referral link. And if you're a wellness advocate, then that's something that's available to you right now using the link generator tool. Or if somebody wanders to the website or goes there and you're helping them kind of sign up for their own account from the website, then they can also enter in your wellness ID or search for you by name in order to get you connected. And when you're connected, that's when it'll give you the option to waive the membership fee. So that is another great aspect of this program. Now, we want to make sure that there's lots of incentives for people to.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that now. I will plop that link into the chat real quick so that you can go ahead and copy and paste that and open it up. So if you want to watch the rest of it, if that link doesn't work, just let me know in any one of our groups and I can paste it there. I'm pretty sure I have already. But this is really exciting, you guys. Like, this is game changing for our ability to help other people share in a very overwhelming businessy type of way. Literally anyone is able to share. And what's really cool is that you still have the opportunity to help your customers be these friends that share with friends and family, and then potentially see the power of sharing and maybe potentially lead into the business opportunity and or not. But before we wrap it up for tonight, any burning questions that anybody has about the Refer a Friend program? Okay. All right. Well, I'm super excited. I think with anything, it really does take time to familiarize yourself with this. It's really important that, I wanted to show part of the call here and talk about it tonight, but if you have more questions, to watch the video, to look at the frequently asked questions. There's a website dedicated to the Refer a Friend program. I have posts in the business group. I believe I put it in the WhatsApp group. Like, the information is out there if this is something that you want to lean into. At the beginning of the call, Sandra really talked about this idea, though, that this can't be sort of a passive initiative. Like, if you want to see success with it, with your customers, you probably should reach out and start talking to your customers about it. I think the reports that doTERRA is providing in the back office are really valuable, and the little pop-up windows that they're showing the customers when they log on and letting them know. But you're gonna want to, as much as possible, start to have conversations with people around these. So if there's no questions, I'm super grateful to have so many people on the call tonight. Thank you so much. I think Kanan wanted to share something real quick before we got off of the call about next week's call.
Yes. Hi, everyone. I just thank you so much for being on. I know we went through a crazy March, and I applaud all of you for working so hard at your business. Next week, we have a special speaker, and she is a dear friend to me. Lehua is on here also as well, who has been doing a lot of work in her business with her. Her name is Arliss. She teaches entrepreneurs and professionals the art of self-love and how to build a business with soul. And so she just wants you to find fulfillment and abundance and joy as you level up, basically. So please, if you have the time next week, Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m., our normal business call, Arliss will be on with us to share some strategies, some love, some abundance, all the things kind of to just level up our business and enlighten us as we go through the whole spring of wellness and just keep consistent in what we do in our business. So she will be on next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. And I hope I see all of your beautiful faces. Thanks, Liza. We can take our pick.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Would love to take a tea pic. If you don't mind turning on your cameras. Yay. Love it. Thanks, Kate and the team, always for just stepping in so quickly when life is happening around us. Ah, life. All right. Smile. As usual, everyone, thank you for showing up for yourselves, for your community, for your connection, for your learning, for your growth, for your business. It's really exciting, the changes that doTERRA is making, I think, to be responsive to the times, to be responsive to us as wellness advocates, to offer this incredible opportunity and avenue for our customers to become just sharers, like really genuinely sharers. But for us to also potentially find new business partners to link arms with as well. Real quick, I want to end the call with Ray's strategy. As you look forward to refer a friend, start with your most dedicated doTERRA customers. Chances are, if they're ordering that much every month, they're buying product for other people. Now they can easily share their refer a friend link, make those doTERRA dollars, and really start to see the power of sharing. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks so much. Bye.